So as many of you guys may know, there is a big project being worked on, which obviously is in progress, coming to Ark Survival Evolved, that will give an entire ocean TLC like no map has done before. This is Ark the Sunken World, and you may have seen it in another video, but today I've got a big announcement to be saying that this is coming in beta on Friday. We're going to be going through all of the information in today's video, and I'm so happy I've been able to support this by helping it get to over 450 followers on Twitter, as you guys can see. And if you haven't followed this map yet, I really recommend you go follow it so you don't miss out on all of the news that's coming with it. Let's try and get them to over 500. It's literally just at Ark Sunken. Let's do it. Say that Loaded Crisis sent you, because I really want to support this, because I know they appreciate it so much. Now, if you guys are excited for the news on this map and then the gameplay on Friday, smash that like button right now. Let's try and go for over 1,000 likes for today's big video. Subscribe if you're new around here, and let's just go give this obviously Sunken World some support. So obviously, as I was reading before, Ark the Sunken World is a project in progress that will give the entire ocean a TLC like no other map has done before. Stick around to see some sneak peeks. Now, I was supporting this because I thought it was a really nice idea. They're bringing so many new creatures into the game, like a huge overhaul. It's not just a map with the same creatures, it's generally going to be one with new ones in it. But not only new ones, they've given their own like sort of corrupted dinos, their own like sunken biome type of skin to them. So the original dinos won't all be the same as well, which I think is really cool. So they posted this from our team leader. I hope you folks are having a dandy day. I've decided that the public release of this map will be on September the 25th on Friday PST. I don't know what time they're saying right now, but obviously hopefully we'll find that out very soon. I am also hosting a contest for artists all around the world. Join our Discord for more information. Now, I'd recommend obviously if you go and follow them on Twitter and find that Twitter account, you can then go and join their Discord server and go and support it. And obviously they want some artists to join in with this, because they are bringing lots of new creatures and dinos to life within this sunken map. Now, obviously, they put sneak peeks at what's to come in beta release this Friday, so we're going to look at so much awesome stuff that's to come with this map. This is probably one of the most excited I've been for one, because you guys know over the last year I've talked about how the ocean has needed a TLC in Ark Survival Evolved. Probably closer to 2 years I've mentioned it, and this is really the project that we need. Now, obviously, this is a sneak peek at some of the own element infused. It's not element, obviously, but like sort of sunken infused DNA. Which is they're going to be, I can't remember the official name of what they're calling their skins, but you'll have to let me know in the comment section down below. As you can see, there's a plesiosaur there as well, looking very cool in the new sunken biome. Now, the ocean is meant to look fantastic. Now, I have supported Tiamat for a while, and their ocean is really awesome too, but I'm slightly, I don't know, I wouldn't say I'm more excited about this. I'm excited for both of them. But as they're really focusing on a huge just overhaul on the ocean, that is what's making it so exciting. Now, as you can see, this is sort of darker in the dark depths of the ocean bits, with some more sunken biome DNA, I'm going to call it. That's what I'm going to use for this video. These look absolutely awesome. And again, we've got more here where there's just going to be so much more about the ocean. There's going to be more to see, more to collect, more resources, more creatures, and it's just going to be, rather than, just PvP dominated on land, it's really going to mean ocean wars, which I think is missing in Ark Survival Evolved. I also thought I'd add in this picture of this otter here because, again, this is just showing you a little bit more of the ocean biome. The way there's just a bit more to it. This is like sort of I know it's not seaweed, but more sort of underwater giant plants that you just don't know what is going to be in those plants as you go and explore and collect things. And then we move on to this. Now, there is actually land in it, and I wanted to get this because we haven't seen too much land of this map so far, but it looks really nice, and this is exactly what I wanted from this map. You don't want too much land, because then it gets then it just gets too the same old type of thing. You want most of it to be a huge TLC of the ocean, but then the land is quite open spaced, and it looks like there isn't going to be too much complexity to the land, which is what I like. Flat land, nice trees, rocks to still gather stuff and get resources from on the map, but obviously you want to just like be pushed into the ocean, if you know what I mean, rather than being pulled away from it, which is what Ark's been like for since it got released. Now, as you can see as well, if I'm correct, this is an underwater cave on the map where you can obviously go into and build your base in your underwater cave within this map. Now, don't get me wrong, you can still build underwater bases, but I'm sure there's going to be plenty of people that are still going to want to keep on some form of above water, because I still feel like the one thing about getting a TLC for the ocean on this game is it's not as comfortable playing constantly underwater. There's probably certain ways that Wildcard could implement living underwater a much more nicer experience, because I don't know, it's quite, I don't know, you guys could disagree with me, but when you're underwater in the game, it's quite uncomfortable. You know, sometimes when I'm wearing, especially some of the helmets, it just gives me a headache when looking at it. I could be wrong and you guys may think differently, but it just seems a bit clearer and a bit more open when you're above land, you know, above ocean. And I feel like there's still got to be, until Wildcard sort of change mechanics of this, there's still got to be some kind of above ocean experience, which is in the underwater caves and things like that. Now you can see that Megalodon that's infused there with the new sort of skin that is released within this new map, which is fantastic, and this one looks really cool. I'd probably end up calling this one Sharky or something like that. I don't know, it just looks like a nice name for it. But yeah, this map is looking fantastic, and I really cannot wait to see what's to come. I wanted to make part 2 on this just because obviously the release date has been set for the 25th of September on Friday. Now I know the biggest question from so many people is, this isn't on console, is it? And unfortunately, as always I mention in a lot of the videos, this is not on console. But what you do have to do if you're a console player to do your part is, yes, I know if you don't have a PC you won't get to play it, but what you will get to do is support it, give it the push to get it out there, and you never know, one day in the future, stuff like this could one day become a reality. You've just got to support it. We did it with Tiamat, and I'm not gonna say the Loaded Crisis sort of community is going to take all the credit for Tiamat becoming official, because then that would be so wrong, because Tiamat has worked so hard to get the map where it is in its place now. Like, I think it's incredible, and I'd never ever take that credit away. But what I did like is we did give it a huge impact, as our video hit over 120,000 views for it, and then helped them gain a big following on Twitter and some of the other socials, and that gave them a bigger platform to share their stuff and get it out there. And that's what I really want to do with the Ark, the Sunken World. Go and support it, guys. It's a big day for them on Friday. Looking forward what's to come. Let's see if we can smash that 1,000 like target on today's video. It really means so much to me. Subscribe, and obviously by hitting that like button, I will know you will want to see that gameplay Friday. See you guys later, and I hope you did enjoy.